We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ?
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
何事も最初が肝心だ。最初だな。
Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Player 1, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
危ないぞ。気をつけろ。さあここだ。
Player 2 can't afford to get KO.
勝負あったね。
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった。
Instant jump in. Overdrive Hadouken. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Throws to get around their defense.
やはり近距離での取っ組み合いは見ていて楽しいね。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Nice read. Denies them with the somersault. They gotta stop them experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Not close enough for the throw. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Oh my god, we got a stun.
ここまでなのか?
Throws him.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Next links it. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。
Looking for the definitive into this round with the level 3 super. Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみであるな。
Backs him into a corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Knockdown.
お?
Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Impact's a no-go.
いやー、よくガードした。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws to get around their defense.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Sticks the combo. Easy kick. With the right hits.
良い決着だった。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punch?
いやー、惜しかったね。
Parries the projectile. It's not easy to parry projectiles in the heat of a match, but it's definitely effective. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are such good ground game tools, but you gotta be careful they don't get jumped. Jump! Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances, brushes that off, and keeps going.
おお、そうきたか。
Hits them in the gut. Spins the meter on the super art.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Just goes for it at this range.
おっと。
KO.
良い決着だった。
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
破竹の勢いで勝ち切ったな。これは見事というほかはないな。
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
さあ、思う存分やり合うがいい。争うがいい。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
よろしく頼む。期待しているぞ。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
このまま行くか?
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。さあ、ここだ。遠距離でも攻撃を緩めないんだね。
Goes for the drive rush there. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important here. Knockdown. Ooh, burnout activates.
ここまでなのか
KO.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
二人ともなかなかやるな我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
どっちも動けてはいるんだろうねきっと
They're backed up into the corner.
どうしたいけるだろういやーどうだ
Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Flawless. They got them so quick.
良い決着だった
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
これはあくまである我が輩から見てもかなりの力の持ち主と言わざるを得ないな
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
非常に興味深い試合見届けさせてもらうぞ
Goes for the fireball. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent.
どうだろう
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Goes for the drive rush there. Gets to jump in, they were scouting.
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner, KO.
なあ決まったね
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
いや圧倒的だね勢いが違うよね
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Who gained control of the match in the early going?
頑張っていってもらいたいよねさあどうだ
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ次はどう出る
Planting trees and people with the power driver. What are they doing? Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the later half of this round? It got much aggressive.
いいぞ
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Clouds them from above. More fuel on the fire. Hook them up.
見事だ
Looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった見事だ
Alright, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
諸君健闘を祈るいいよいいよ
Goes for the fireball. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach.
どうだろうここはどう出るか
They gotta make sure not to splurge with their drive down to the wire.
おおそうきたかいやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあもっとやり合うのだいやーどうだ
KO.
ああ決まったね
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
引き迫るその戦いぶり見事だ
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
駆け引きが分かってきたところだな
Player 1 can work with this lead.
勝負はここからが面白い
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
おっと
Super on deck for both fighters. Adds some damage and flair with the super.
いやすごいな
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town. Player 1 will need to play if it springs forward.
これは
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Juicy opportunity now. What a smart throw!
見事だ
Down and out.
そういうことだ
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
よろしく頼む。期待している。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Solid anti-air there.
いいよいいよ。
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this way.
どうだろう。
Parries the attack. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Impact shut out.
今のよく守ったね。
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life.
ここはどう出るか。
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits!
良い決着だった。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやーいいね。いい感じだと思う。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
駆け引きが分かってきたところかな。
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is working with less than experiencing burnout. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, super art.
これは
Oh, burnout activates.
ここまでなのか。
Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. Are we KO?
見事。
That was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw.
ではまた会おう。
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
さあ、思う存分やり合うがいい。争うがいい。
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみであるな。
We're still early in the round.
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
いいね。大技だ。
If they can't escape, goes for the super art.
そうか。もうちょっと。
Doc springs forward with the drive rush. Anything off the smash. Jumps up. KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
All right, that was pretty smooth. But can they do it again?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
Oh man, what's gonna happen next? Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? That drive impact doesn't get through.
いやー、よくガードした。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
Throws them. What's next?
今の投げは良いフォームだったね。
Charges forward. Player 2 has a slight life lead.
差はついたようだが、まだまだこれからだ。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
Smart play with the throw. They're going for the super art?
これは
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 brushes that off and experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな。もっともっと
You're done.
やるではないか。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
諸君、健闘を祈る。
Player 2 with the life lead.
このまま行くか。
Lays on the pressure with the projectile.
どうだろう。
Oh,
そうか。おお、なるほどね。
combo with the target combo. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
おお、いいね。さあどうだ。
Hits
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Yeesh, that didn't look like a fair fight at all. But let me hear your thoughts.
目の覚めるような戦いだった。キャラクターと一心同体になっているようだな。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 has the life advantage.
良い状況ではあるね。
Shoots off a fireball up a drive rush to keep it going. Closes, brushes that off, and keeps going.
これは
Now this is a good spot to use the super.
見事だ。
Uses the game for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out. This is gonna hurt. Goes with the safe stuff, springs forward with the drive rush. What a parry! Back into the corner. There's a burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Impact squash.
いやよくガードした。
Close range projectile. Oh my! Maxes out the gauge right there.
何？
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
月が
Closes it out.
見事。
当然の結果だな。
Opens with the jump in. The final round. Who's gonna take this?
全身全霊で戦うがよい。
Still plenty of time left.
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump in. Clutch, anti-air.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Drive rush to keep it.
おっと。
Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうした？いけるだろう。見事だ。
This is a giant. Can this drive bring them back? Close range projectile over in the flat.
良いとどめだ。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ？
いい戦いになりそうだ。
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
何事も最初が肝心なのだ。最初だな。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
ここからが大事だな。
Player 2 has the life lead.
このまま行くか？
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. The damage is really piling up. Hell.
勝負あったね。
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
もっともっと我が輩を楽しませるがよい。
Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. Both fighters want to spin some meter to add super damage to the combo.
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
おっと。まだ逆転があるぞ。
Those 7 beautiful letters. You love to hear them.
やるではないか。
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
破竹の勢いで勝ち切ったな。これは見事というほかはないな。
Alright, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみであるな。
Good anti-air.
まあ今のは素晴らしいね。
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
さあ張り切って言ってもらいたいね。
What's this?
There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize.
いいね、大技だ。
Player 2, oh now here's a chance to do some damage.
ちょっと危ないなこれは。
Player 2, KO.
勝負あったね。
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
これはちょっと実力差があるかもしれないね。ただそこを覆すのも戦いの醍醐味。まだわからないよね。
Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback?
そういうことか。なるほどな。さあここだ。
Spin up, scrapping it out up close. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge brushes that off and keeps going.
おっと
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
どうした？いけるだろう。次はどう出る？
Oh, what a read to block the drive impact.
今のよく守ったね。これは熱いさ。
Raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen?
これは
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Close it out.
良いとどめだ。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Alright, this is a mirror match, so both players can match each other move for move. You don't want to get clowned on and lose here, but no pressure, okay?
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
Jump in, finds the mark. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
このまま行くか。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
ここからが大事だな。
Perfect execution, and game plan nets our fighter a perfect round.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
どっちも動けてはいるんだろうね、きっと。
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだ。
Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
いやー、どうだ。
Opens him up with the throw.
見事な投げだね。
There's an overdrive RYU. Player 2 will have charges forward. That throw's not gonna reach. Looking for a chance. Overdrive Hadouken.
これはいけるか。
Overhead, but it won't work.
いやー、よくガードした。
Life lead here, but it puts the brakes on the impact.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. That was a fight for the books. Tell me what you think.
勝って兜の尾を締める。そんな気品すら感じるね。良い試合だった。
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
よろしく頼む。期待しているぜ。
Player 2 with the life lead.
このまま行くか。
Backs him into a corner.
ここからが大事だな。ああ、今
Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in.
の。お？
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something.
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
Life lead opens up.
さあここだ。
Saw that counter hits him.
良い決着だった。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Changes things up with an overhead. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
さあここからだ。
Player 2 is holding on to that corner advantage.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
Going in? Are you serious? They had a read on the jump in the whole time?
これは
There's nuh-uh to the impact.
いやーよくガードした
What'll happen flawless? They got them so quick.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
See, that's what happens when you let your mouth write checks, your hands can't catch.
悪魔も見惚れるこの勢い素晴らしいぞ
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
一進一退すごく良い試合をしている
We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
これは危険な香りがするな
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Drive rush to
おっと
perfect parry. What now? Links it. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start putting the cherry on top.
いいぞその調子だ
Yeah! Give them what they can to see. The good stuff. The top shelf stuff. Oh! Looking to follow up after that target drive rush. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Close range projection. Nothing stops this train.
これはまだ逆転がある
Reads the jump in perfectly.
見事だ
Burns out. Gotta do better than that.
いやーよくガードした
Do they have will this super? It's over.
よくやったこれが見たかったのだ
Player 2 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
諸君最高の試合だったぞ
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
非常に興味深い試合見届けさせてもらうぞ
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Player 2 has used up all their drive. Gotta hold out. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Will this super art connect?
おっと
The essay's good. What now? Checks them with the projectile. The fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. The attack is parried. Grabs him.
ここで決めるその弾力
KO.
ああ決まったね
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
筆記迫るその戦いぶり見事だ
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Shows the medium kick. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
駆け引きが分かってきたところかな
Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the dip, takes the hit, and keeps on trucking.
おっと
With dash in, they're backed up into the corner.
どうしたいけるだろう
They're in the corner, and the beatdown continues.
差はついたようだがまだまだこれからだ
Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Passes out the gauge right there.
なんだと
Rue goes for the Shin RYU to give him an early pass to the afterlife party.
あっぱれやるではないか
They got blow heavy.
あっぱれやるではないか
That win wasn't luck. It was 100% planned.
よく折れずに戦ったさすがだ
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
諸君健闘を祈る
Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Blocked it, but the gap is closed. Carries the attack and
今いいのが入ったね
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
That drive impact is blocked.
今のよく守ったね
The low heavy hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Hold your breath. Heading into the end game now. Burnout activated.
まだ
Gets him.
良い決着だった
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
いやーいいねいい感じだと思う
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level.
おっと
Converts the opening impact into a punish counter.
いやー見事。
Down to the wire.
そうか。
That punish counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here.
いやすごいな。
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
どうした？いけるだろう。次はどうで。これはでかいのが入ったか。
While Guam takes them off their feet. Jump! Nice!
あっぱれやるではないか。
Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. You're done!
そういうことだ。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっている。おっと
Brushes that off and keeps going.
これは
Gut punch 20! Spins the meter here, investing in the round.
いいぞその調子だ。
Oh, this super arc can change the makeup of this match.
どうした待て
Nowhere to run.
もっと我が輩。うわああそうだ。
With the solar plexus strike,
いい感じだ。一撃必殺の逆
down and out.
やるではないか。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。